Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have several fun crafts, all easy to do and using items from Dollar Tree. This is just a glimpse of the first one we're going to do. This is an illuminated snowman. My name is Lisa and welcome. And if you're new, I hope you'll consider joining us and subscribing. Whether it's snowy or sunny where you are, you can make this project using just a few items from Dollar Tree. You'll need the vase from Dollar Tree with the contoured neck. You'll also need an ornament. I found this one at Dollar Tree, as well as some snowballs. These are from the Dollar Tree Plus aisle. Either those or large cotton balls would work well. Also, you'll want one of these Dollar Tree scarves for $1.25. I cut it so it would fit nicely around the contoured neckline of the vase. Now you can see I'm just filling the vase with some of the snowballs, and you could certainly use large cotton balls as well to cut down on the cost. After I have those fully packed in there, I'm going to add on the head. Now, if you can't find this ornament, you can certainly fashion one using a styrofoam ball and adding on a little hat with embellishment. But I was fortunate to find this, and it served to make the perfect, charming little face. They say that Frosty came to life one day. Well, I feel as though this snowman just came to life. He has such an adorable smile. Now I'm taking that scarf and just showing you how nicely it wraps around that contoured neckline of the vase. You'll see that it just ties easily and it forms a very handsome little scarf for our snowman. I did decide, though, that an option is to add lights to the interior of the vase. So I'm showing you one option where you can simply just tie on your scarf and decorate the front, and you'll have a very cute project. But if you'd like to bring it to life in terms of being illuminated, I'm going to show you that option shortly. Here I'm taking a black Posca marker and I'm just going to draw 3 charcoal buttons down the front. I decided, as I often do when projects evolve, to go ahead and hot glue buttons. So again, there's another option for you. But if you'd like to just paint those buttons on, that works well too. So here you can see I'm just hot gluing on 3 buttons. And I also drew in some simple arms. I didn't want arms extending from the glass, so using that black marker, I just drew on some twig arms. Now I'm going to show you an easy way to illuminate the snowman. I have this string of LED lights and battery pack that I purchased from Amazon. They sell these in lots of places. You can also get these at Dollar Tree. But I had a box of these from Amazon, and they're nice because they have a feature of different light functions, as you can see. Now, what I've done is remove the snowballs, and I'm just putting the LED light strand down into the jar. What I chose to do was to add some balls and then work that strand around those snowballs so that the lights will evenly display. Just work that strand around the snowballs as evenly as you can, adding snowballs and arranging those strands. Then just repack all of your snowballs back into that vase, and once you get it filled up to the top, we're going to add some hot glue to the top snowball, and we're going to put the head on. I want you to notice I did not put the battery pack down into the bottom of the vase. Only the light strand goes into the vase. The battery pack is separate and it will sit beside the snowman. You'll see in a moment how we're going to conceal it. As you see now, I added hot glue to that top snowball and I'm adding back on the snowman's head and hat. Again, don't hesitate to fashion one. yours can be just as cute as this if you're not able to find the ornament. Now I'm just readjusting the scarf, and I'm also going to use a drop of hot glue just to keep that scarf in place. I want to cover up that upper edge of the vase so that it looks as though the scarf is just going right around his neck. I'm also adding a drop of hot glue on the scarf so that I can add a little button embellishment just to make it further decorative. Now I'll show you a clever way to conceal the battery pack. I have an ornament from Dollar General. It's this pail of snowballs, and I'm going to hide the battery pack against that flat back surface of the ornament. Now, if you can't find that exact ornament, you could find something similar. I'm adding some hot glue to the side of the battery pack that does not have the on-off button. That way you'll have full access to the functional side of the battery pack. You can see setting the little pail of snowballs next to the snowman adds a decorative feature and also successfully conceals that battery pack. When you want to illuminate the snowman, all you have to do is press the button on the back of the battery pack and your snowman is ready to glow. You can embellish the snowman in any other ways that you like, but I decided to add on this little Christmas tree. So using just some hot glue, I'm going to attach it to the side there as though he's holding it in that arm. I like the look of that final embellishment, and you could certainly have him hold anything that you think would be a nice adornment. But isn't that festive? And I have him displayed in front of this framed Christmas tree card. I demonstrate that on this next segment. Framing a special Christmas card against a Dollar Tree frame with a Dollar Tree placemat creates a beautiful piece of Christmas decor, and you can use it in different vignettes. It's so easy to take one of the Dollar Tree frames and remove the glass using it as a template, and then you cut out one of the Dollar Tree placemats to serve as the mat for your picture. After you cut the placemat to size, simply reassemble the frame, inserting the glass pane first, and then position the fabric in the way that you would like it displayed. You can use either the solid side or the lovely plaid side. You can see these frames are 8 by 10, and these placemats are so pretty. The colors are rich and vibrant. I saw them in 2 different color combinations. Gluing the card to the exterior of the glass gives it a lovely added dimension. And I also, as you can see, added some little red bow stickers to the 4 corners. Here you can see I did the same process using the red placemat and another Dollar Tree frame with the silver border. Both combinations make a charming backdrop for this Santa Claus I purchased from the Dollar Plus aisle and embellished using some nativity buttons and a gold cross. For our next project, you just need to visit the Dollar Tree and choose one of the tinsel ornaments. They have a variety for $1.25 a piece. I chose this snowman, and I'm going to use nice plush yarn to replace the tinsel. To begin, just remove all of the attached features. Remove the little plastic button eyes, remove the little cardboard nose, as well as the cardboard smile. Be very careful removing those paper items so that you don't tear them. Then just pull off all the buttons that go down the front. Set aside those adornments. You'll need them later. The next thing I did was to remove the tinsel from the lower portion. I'm wrapping the frame in Yarn Bee's Ivory Bliss plush yarn I found at Hobby Lobby. You could use any nice plush yarn you choose, including just chenille yarn from Dollar Tree. Keep the rows nice and even and tight, laying one just on top of the other. Those little ribs that go around the frame make it very easy to catch the yarn, so very little hot glue is needed. Then, going to the top of the snowman, I decided to just wrap it using a nice black soft yarn right over top of the tinsel. I discovered that it saves the step of having to remove the tinsel because in this case the yarn covers over it very nicely, making a nice plush surface. You can see how once again I'm making nice, even, smooth rows to cover the entire surface of the hat. Then I'll go around that outer brim and I'll add one extra row just to give it some nice dimension. Once I complete that, I'll cut that strand off and then just hot glue that little end piece to the back to hold it in place. As you can see now, I wrapped the head, also simply covering up the tinsel. It's nice to save that step. The yarn is plush enough to cover it up entirely. So again, I'm just using some hot glue on the back and I'll trim off that little extra piece. And then all that's left to do is to do that center section. As I start that center section, I'll do just as I did at the top and bottom, which is to run a line of hot glue to attach that strand of yarn to the back side. That'll give me my starting point to hold it in place for that final center section. Then simply wrap it as we did the other two sections, just going around in nice, even rows. Again, I did not remove the tinsel, but rather covered it up. The little plastic nubs around that frame make it so easy to wrap your rows of yarn in nice, even, tight rows. And again, it covers up the tinsel so nicely. This project is so much fun to do because you see instant results. Now that it's completely wrapped, we're going to reattach all of the features. All you need to do is use a little bit of hot glue on the back of the buttons and then the smile, the eyes, the carrot nose, and the little adornment for the hat. It's very easy to reattach, especially because you can feel that under the yarn layer, there's impressions where those buttons originally were, so you know exactly where to place them again. Attaching the eyes and the little embellishment on the hat brings him right back to life. You can see how the plush yarn really elevates the look of these $1.25 tinsel ornaments. And no snowman is complete without his scarf. That's actually a pet scarf from Dollar Tree that I folded so it would be narrower before I attached it around his neck. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. Take care and God bless.